No, this is not on again. Hello, how you doing everyone? Hope you're doing fine. Hope you're doing amazing. I've been lost last night to some some may call it professionals may call it research. I just call them streams now. I'm not yet professional, as you can see by my mm, promptness to come at the to come live at the hour that I said I will last night. But yeah, I've been researching a little the things that are happening and got into that rabbit hole again. And what can I say except a big shout out to the whole 3D printing companies that started creating the inhalers, the plastic inhalers, the tubes for the hospitals that do not have that material. So they they took that pretty well. They saw the occasion to help, and they did. And people should be thankful for them. We can see that people now are starting to pick up and do the things that they can the most, and it's awesome. It's amazing, and that's what I want. Why I'm trying to write about this, so people won't forget how the small companies helped in this situation. Let me just write here to my friend. All right. And today we're gonna do just, I think 3 hours at most. I'm gonna stay here for 3 hours. I'm still figuring out how to schedule my time this week to do constant streams at the same exact hours, and it's a little hard, but it is interesting. It is interesting what's going on. Still seeing that there's still hope for most of people, and if there's still hope for most of people, then there's a reason for me to write, right? So hope you did your exercises. I would suggest doing more exercises, like more than 20 minutes as I did until now, because at night I can't sleep as I'm sitting in the house all day, so there's no energy being wasted. So 1 or 2 hours of movement, or at least 1 hour of intense workout at home, should be more healthy for we being able to sleep. Let's go here and prepare this. Okay. Yeah, this is the one. I just wanted to make sure. And yeah, that's the advice I have for you right now. Like, I'm feeling it. I've done this before. Well, when I was working, I had my sleep schedule change, and now with this period I'm considering researching a little bit about the sleep cycles and how to do them better, so I can optimize my time. That's a thing. And yeah, that's about it for the announcements. Let's go ahead and start. Gonna go for 2 hours. What goes after 2 hours? It's just extra. Let's go ahead. The timer, does it appear here? Where's the countdown? Oh, it's here. So let's not lose perspective that we have some free time on our hands and just get some writing done, alright? Alright. Let's start here. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see, where did we left off? Right, we had Jack Adams. Alright, we were talking about his... now Jack has his encounter with the news of what's happening, and we're gonna finish this off today. Let me just see here. Even fake ones. So let's read, as always, the last 3 paragraphs, because now the words are getting a lot, so they're getting more. So if I start reading everything I've written, we would take like 10 to 15 minutes of our time. As always, the link is in the description, so you can read it, or at least I hope it's in the description. Let me make sure it's in the description. Alright. Yeah, it's there. Perfect. Perfect. Because I'm not sure with this live streaming and how I do it, if some changes get saved or not. Okay, so he first started with the news. When he heard that USA has it under control and it's not such a big deal, it was just like a flu and some old, already dying people were dying of complication. But soon after, he noticed that the coverage of the caught through 20 virus increased exponentially. So a little more information that what the news provides is always necessary to assess a situation. Of course it is. That's why I'm going into these rabbit holes all the time. There were dangerous news out there, even fake ones. So he needed to take it steady. Steady, the advice his father gave him. Let's see, steady. The best advice his father gave him while going on the first camping trip, while trying to cook the marshmallow. He remembered his father telling him that doing something steady could help anyone get a better result than cutting corners. I guess I have to listen to that advice also. Why won't this still here? Alright. So let's get into this. How is he having, let me just see, how is he having the contact with the possibility of things being worse than they seem, more dire than they seem, without him panicking so much? Which they are not. As I told you, people are starting to pick up the pace and it's going great. Alright. Forget anyone. Get a better result in cutting corners. So he started going on, started listening searching for through 20 news in the initial phase. Yeah, it first started with just the normal news that everyone gets. And let's see, how did he get there? Did he get there by trusting just the news, or just having to learn how the internet works? 20 news. Initial phase. Followed by using a Twitter, by starting using not a Twitter, let's say another type of app. I don't know if I can use Twitter in this story without getting copyrighted or some kind of thing, but I'm gonna use Twitter now. Twitter. I'm gonna use Twitter. And we're gonna put here in parentheses that we don't know if we can use the name Twitter here, so need to research on that. Actually, let me see if I can. Oh, I can add a comment. Perfectly. Oh no. Oh no. Let me see how this works. I'm gonna comment, alright? And now if I continue to write, oh, there's no problem. Perfect. Because I saw a lot of TV series in which they started they film going on social media and everything, but they never use the real deal, you know? So they create their own dating sites, their own socializing sites model, just to not probably have they probably don't have the rights for that, so that's why we're using Twitter. And yeah, that's what they use in that universe. They use Twitter, not Twitter. Twitter, and any other instant social media. Twitter, a social media site that where people could post their post almost everything, anything instantly. Yeah. There he would follow the more news sites that have converging, I think, or opposite. Not really opposite, differing, different. Let me just see, converging. What does converging mean? Oh yeah. That have now converging, that means some of them are on, but yeah, some of them are on point, but some of them are just really crazy out there, so you have to be sure. No, you're not really watching like total different points of view. You just need to listen to the right arguments, to even different point of views, but not so different that they change the argument. So, because let me give you an example of what I'm thinking. You are looking at a debate of about let's just say the presidency, right, in the US. You can watch right-wing people, right-wing supporters, but not those ones that just are against the left wing. You could watch the right wing that have some good arguments about why would they choose the right wing or the right wing way for a president, and you could also watch the left wing the same way you watch the right wing, as long as they don't just shift the blame to the other side. That's not helpful. You can always watch some center. So that kind of things I'm talking about. As long as those people have the right arguments for something and not just arguments against something else, that's how you reach a balance into reading the news. So that have different but converging opinions, because people also need to be aware that also some news are just opinion pieces, and I've learned that recently. They're not news really. Some are based on some news, but it's just an opinion. It's not. It is based on other news or other facts, but at the end of the day, it's just an opinion, and you should take it like that. If you find it helpful, you can take it as helpful, but don't take it as a serious fact. Okay, so then have different but converging opinions or points of view. That way these opinions you that way Jack knew that it was the best way to gain to gain more a richer palette of opinions. All right. Yeah, that's just level 1. So it was a difficult time for a person not used to social media to using social media to listen. For a person not used to not really. It was a difficult time because he knew that too much social media can hurt you, and so he needed to optimize with a strictness. Now take everything with a grain of salt. As you know, most of people that have businesses, that have families, don't really have time to just sit on social media and just watch everything else or comment on things, which is usually what happens to some people that kind of just comment everything they see, just share everything they see instantly. But he wasn't like that. He knew better than that. He knew that he had to listen first a little. I had someone just spam me today, some neighbor that was spamming me with the cures for quarter 20. Just 4 different cures in the span of 4 minutes. Had to block that person. So we know that those persons exist. We don't have anything against them. We just need to be aware that some people can go into that trap. Okay. Social media and news sites could become a trap, and he knew it. He read some different news for 2 hours and then closed for 2 hours precisely. As no, not 2 hours precisely. Let me just think about a different way he did it. Let's start this train. Come on, inspiration. Social media sites. He used that time he had to see any news about his city, but being in the incipient phase, usually you just go on the closer proximity of your area. So I don't know what they call it, that term of journalism. A girl told me about this thing where some people just care more about those in the proximity than those farther away. And it's true, the farther away someone is, the less some people care, because they have other problems on their head, so they can't care about everyone. And it's not everyone's fault, that's just the way it is. He used that time he had to see any news about his city, about any new regulations that might be imposed, and some announcements made by the World Health Organization. Made by World Health Organization. All right. Accepting now. I'm trying to say that accepting the news about, of course, case increase that would happen as more people get tested and more people get tested. Nothing new seems to seem to appear, just people being worried about and if they're gonna stay inside or if they're gonna stay outside. Which I listened last night. A topic, a discussion about this. But I think I will describe this later on. Well, I will describe that later on. For sure, it's gonna be in there. We're not gonna focus on that because it's gonna bring some thoughts that are not necessary at this moment. The daily increase of confirmed cases except the daily increase of confirmed cases, no real developments seemed to appear besides opinions of the validity of staying inside or just going outside and hope people will get through this. For now, America. Oh, come on. All right, here it is. For now, America was still having lockdowns to minimize the spread, and for now America was still having lockdowns to minimize the spread and to help the spread, which helps the hospitals, to survive this, to cope with the incoming patients. All right. Patients and Jack was content. He was let's see some words for content. He was satisfied with this, but satisfied is too much. Let's just search other words for Yeah, it's content was at ease. Satisfied. Yeah, see, there's still satisfied is, but I think it's content. Yeah, I think we better use contented, fulfilled, willing, gratified, at ease, can't complain. No. He didn't feel like he can't complain. Complacent. No, complacent means just feels like you just gave up, you know. Please, the sponge. Yeah, right. That no. Smug. Not really. I'm smug, I think. Tickled pink? What is tickled pink? Oh, it's amused, delighted, exhilarated, high as a kite, loving it, thrilled, tickled to that. Let me see why. Tickled pink. Really? I never heard of this. I never heard of tickled pink. Is content with these decisions. As for the moment he knew his family was safe. All right. Perfect. Perfect. He logged out and went downstairs as he heard Khadija Jack logged out at the sound of his wife calling everyone down to get it while calling everyone to breakfast to get it while it's possible. Like, you know, that type of eating where if you're not there in 2 or 3 minutes, someone might already eaten your portion. And I consider it that a great way to be on time there. I don't know if that helps people fatten up, because some may already eat it before you arrive. There should be a time there, a time limit of 3 minutes until you can come, and then after 3 minutes people can pick on your food. But that's, I think that's too many rules for eating at a breakfast. So we'll just leave it at this. Yeah, sound of his wife calling everyone to breakfast to get it what is possible. Hmm. Yes, I think that's enough for Jack. Let's see. Hmm. Where's the word counter? Hmm. No, we have just 1,800. I think we need a little more. No, so let me just mute a little and get my nose fixed because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the sniffles. Bam. All right. So let's check. Let me see what is recommended for a chapter. Chapter length. Hmm. All right. So let's. We need to go at least over 2K with this one. Let's see, how much did I had for Moonstruck? Even though I do have enough for, I try to keep some mystery for him for now. Yeah, we have 3,000 words, so that's awesome. Okay, I think we can describe Jack a little more. He is a family man, so we need him to be more, to have more depth, apparently. Because now what we have about Jack, we have him being a soldier, we have him having a family, a loving family. He also had a restaurant after being a soldier, and he started listening to the news. Yeah, we need to, and he's happy. Somewhat, and worried. What else does our character need? What does our character need, yo? Oh, we need to give a little more dimensions also to the daughters. So not to the doctor, sorry. Also, there is also a lot of characters to be added by the doctors, but we're gonna see. Jack locked out of the sound volume. While hurrying down as he knows that he would get scolded if he lingers more than necessary. Grabbing his daughter along the way. And carrying her to the table. Yeah, something like that, because she was probably still in her room. Carrying Karen. I have brought offerings to the table, he said. Jack said while setting, while not dropping, I didn't, he just took her and put her on the chair. On the chair, yeah. For instance, setting Karen on a chair. Okay. So, how did everyone sleep? Asked Khadija. With a smile, but a little worriness. Is that a word? Worriness? Yeah. Alright. It also a little worriness, as she knew that this new lifestyle could bring a lot of unwanted tensions. Pretty fine. Pretty good, said Adam. Oh. Pretty good, said Adam. No, pretty good, said Adam. While eating. What do people eat in the morning? Something healthy. Salad? Do people eat salads in the morning? I don't want to say cereal. Cereal is for Mira. For Mira. She eats cereal. The other ones, they try to eat as healthy as they can. Or no. While eating. While eating. While eating. While fighting to yeah, they were eating salad with some cheeses. Are they eating salad with some cheeses? Let me just see. No, they have bacon. But bacon with eggs. Should they be eggs? Yeah, I think eggs, they don't hold up for long. Oh. Eggs don't hold up for long unless you freeze them separately. There are ways that you can freeze them to have them for a longer time, but apparently you don't just put them in the freezer and hope they will be good next time you unfreeze them. Apparently you have to separate them, and if you wanna eat them like a year from now or something like that, you have some investigating to do, some documenting to do, because if you just throw them in the fridge, apparently they become poisonous. Or even if you just take them out of your shell, I think you have to do something for them to not become poisonous. So just read with care if you're planning on prepping some eggs for the future. But what were they eating? Yeah, they were eating eggs. Good, said Adam. Mira also nodded while Mira also nodded affirmatively while slurping on her cereal. pretty good, said Adam. Yeah, we don't really need to know. Yeah, we need to know. Well, cutting the bacon and eggs. Bacon and eggs. Karen going no slept horrible. I hardly slept. Hardly slept. How long are we going to be in isolation? Said Karen. So Karen was frustrated as some of her friends are staying together in isolation. And for example, she had a friend that had a relationship, was in a relationship, and they are living together. Is that possible? No, it's not possible at that age. Because I think she was smaller. I think she's, 17 to 14. Between 14 and 17, so that's not a thing. Said Karen. With a deep frustration. My friends. Okay. Let me just see. Let's read a little more about the lockdown. California. Oh no, I have to subscribe. What did they lock down? Because I think you can still go out. You can still go out the house, but just be a little more wary. So can do normal. Hopefully we're not going. You can. Hopefully we're not going to said over people. All right. And local officials. It is very difficult. We've never been here before. Alright. same for all but most of the crucial outings. Eateries, bars, gyms, and other non-essential business were interesting. And a good thing also. Who apparently eateries, bars, gyms, and other non-essential business were shut down, but marijuana dispensaries were allowed to stay open as cannabis was deemed an essential medicine by health authorities. Yeah. Okay. As in a week, New York. What does it mean to be in lockdown? No, not that. Some go on lockdown, some don't. Come on, tell us about the lockdown. Oh, okay. So they're still allowed to go outside, but not so much. Yeah. How long are we going to be in isolation? The girls in my class want to go to the beach later today. Girls in my class want to go to the beach later today. Hmm. She can go, she can go. No, she's just angry that the concerts are being cancelled. Cancelled another event. Now, today was supposed to be awesome. The the two-way today was supposed to be awesome, she said. Be awesome. Now she was going to have a concert today, but she missed it. Today was supposed to be awesome, the two-way concert. is not happening. To wait, I waited for the. I waited for the two-way concert for half an year, and now I have to stay home. Now I have to stay home. Good. Now, what did we discuss? Said Khadija. Now what? Were the rules? Asked Khadija. Karen sighing like sighing. Yeah. I think that's it. Karen sighing. Karen. Why do I have these 3 suspension points here? No. Karen sighing. Answered in unison with her mother. No Kotru talk and planning until everyone has finished eating. Adam puffed a little smile. A little laugh. At his sister. At hearing Karen saying those words. At hearing Karen complaining. Yeah, Adam. love it. I'm glad you laugh at my misery, Adam. You know, you are not that cool. You know, you are not that cool as you were already, mostly self-isolated. No, no. Mm, after a little laugh at hearing Klein complaining, while taking the last bite of the food. I'm glad you laughed at my misery. You know, mm, you are not the one to judge, Adam. You were basically living like living this, basically having the exact same lifestyle until now. Said Karen. Adam looked at Karen. Now let's see a fraternal, squandrel, the how tensions are growing. But tensions are growing all the time, so I just have to think of a way where they don't get angry at each other too much. You're basically having it. Karen. Don't you miss? Going to the beach? Well, I am going to the beach. Karen, as a matter of thought. I am thinking about going. I was thinking about going somewhere, going out. Do you ever get bored of spending your time gaming with your friends? Like gaming. Yeah, he's gaming. He's doing some gaming, some pro things. He's getting pro. He's getting pro. And do you ever get bored of spending your time gaming? No, how do you never get bored? How do you never get bored of spending your time gaming? Well, Karen, how can I get bored? I am so I am in contact with my friends. We laugh. We even sometimes make some money on the side. Adam answered with a smug face. Yeah, Karen answered with not disrespect, just kind of she wanted to belittle them with belittle. Trying to with a dismissive attitude. Friends you never met in real life also cooked up in their houses. I bet they are all fat and ugly. fat and ugly? Asked Adam. I don't know about. Okay, I can give you the fat part. But come on. That face. No wonder you don't want to get out of the house. That face, it should be illegal to get out of the house. Jack and Khadija started laughing while Adam recognized his defeat in that argument. Well, by the rate this is going, this self-isolation is going, let me think. Because I want to say that he, I don't think he's ugly, but he just knows that he got whipped by his little sister. But now he wants to blame the situation a little, and well, by the right things are going, it might become illegal for anyone to go out of the house. Moment. Let me just see. Well, by the writing, it might become for anyone. Khadija, Adam, what did we discuss. What did I just say? Khadija asked him. With a scolding look that was ready to set fire to Adam. Adam, with a with a smug face, continued talking. I think that rules are good, but I don't. I think I have the right. No, I think it's safe now, said Adam, while you were watching us bicker. Yes. Having our daily squanders, is that a word? Squandrels. Those in five squanders. Waste something, especially money and time, reckless. Squander, definition of squander. No, fighting each other, infighting. It's now safe while you are watching us having our daily meal fight, our daily breakfast. What's it called in England when you do bashes at each other? I forgot the name. When you just banter. Daily breakfast. Banter. While you are watching us having our daily breakfast. Banter. You forgot to see. You forgot to pay attention to everyone else's plate, and as you can see, hey, Watson. This is plate, Watson. So I am legally allowed to say that. Khadija looked at his brother, at Jack, with a look that asked him to intervene on the subject, on ask him about his opinion about this 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 regard about this situation. I had a look at this thing about his opinion of this legal situation. And Jack nodded. Is it a thing when you go? Is that a nod when you raise your shoulders? Oh, let's just say raised his shoulders and said, he is right, and he was perceptive of the situation around him, so we can legally he done anything that was asked of him. You cannot punish him for that. You know he likes, you know, for that. His shoulder and started smiling. It's what he does. It is his future job, anyway. His dream job, anyway. Do you want him to feel bad? I am proud. Anyway, you know I'm enjoy his attention to details. But I can say only one thing. Can you guess it, Adam? All right, Adam rocks. Yes, Dad. Think about this situation. Can you guess it, Dad? Yes, Dad. I should have waited for Mira to start to. I shouldn't drop this information while Mira was still at the table. Adam said. Adam rocks indeed. I think he's a tester. That's why I'm doing these things. Adam said, knowing it was a legal move, but an unnecessary one. An unnecessary one. In that situation. Sorry, Mira. For ruining the mood by not ruining, by just lowering the morning mood. It's okay, Mira answered. You third. It's okay. But you have to carry me Mira answered. but you have to carry me through the house till you can't breathe anymore. Like a horse. And I'll be Napoleon. Is Napoleon known by kids? What kind of leader, what kind of, besides Elsa and other Disney characters, what children's things, what do children look at? What do they see? Do they see Building Bob, Peppa the Pig? What else they see? Hopes, dreams, heroes. Yeah, but could an 8-9-year-old girl know about Napoleon in America? What are they? Do they think they're Indian, or what do they think about? Oh. That is obsessed with. I don't think he's obsessed with Napoleon. He's an army man, but he's a family man now. He's a family man now. I wonder. Let me just see it. Nah. Popular. Cartoons. USA. Kids. Let's see. 2020s. Let's see for 2020s. Alvin, Teen Titans Go, The Amazing World of Gumball, The Loud House, The Simpsons. I don't think they heard about Napoleon yet. Cartoon. Or, no. So not Napoleon. Maybe with Zeus, or some kind of, god. But I think it's too much to add one of those. Let me just see from Elsa. What's the name of the reindeer? Like a reindeer. Like Rudolph the Do you have to get till you're thirsty. Mm. Adam got up from his chair and grabbed Mira like through the house. Mm-hmm. Something like that. Adam got up from his chair and grabbed Mira and grabbed Mira put her on his shoulders and started running, started skipping and running. While Karen remained at the table. Alright. We're pretty good, we're doing great. We're advancing. I'm gonna take a small break now. Probably smaller than 10 minutes. To just freshen up my eyes. No, I'm gonna take a 10 minutes break also. To just straighten up my eyes, get a little distancing from the screen. I recommend you do the same. What? Why is this? Why did it change position? I'm sorry about this. Oh, I'm so sorry about this. Why? I skipped the update. It shouldn't be here. And let me stop the timer. Just as soon as Alright. It's great. It's weird. They're kind of doing some changes here and I'm very scared about them. I'm very scared about these changes because last time they did some changes 2 nights ago, I wanted to start the stream and I just got 3 consecutive streaming upcoming and none of them were the good ones. I tried to put some Twitch videos, some Twitter videos, they didn't work. I tried to put many videos and didn't work and I just had to let it go and go to sleep. But yeah, for now, this is it. 10 minutes, I'm sorry, it's not over. I'm gonna have this quick break and then we'll go back and continue with presenting his family. I think they're gonna have a bigger role in the book. We're gonna see how much information they would get and how much information is needed. As this situation is still ongoing, we will never know. and that's the great part. So yeah, see you around soon in 10 minutes after the break. All right? Thank you. Alright, let's not get this muted. I have a meow here. No, I didn't have any pasta to make for today. I wanted to make some pasta to, you know, keep the motifs going, but I don't have the necessary ingredients. I didn't buy any perishables. So that's that. I'm gonna have to think about other foods, you know? Alright. Karen. Menu demo. My friends and I want to go to the beach later today. Does she want to go to the beach, or does she's angry, but she also, Karen, we're talking about Karen here, she also understands that these times are risky. She's not a Karen, her name is just Karen. How do I add those? My friend, does she want to go to the beach? I don't know if she wants to go to the beach. I think she wants to go to the beach, but she won't be allowed to. Or she would be allowed to, but knowing the rules. Yeah, she should be allowed to go to the beach. As long as there are not many people there. Then I want to go to the beach today. Can they go to the beach? Oh, my mouse just died on me, sorry. Alright, let's see. States in lockdown. Go to the beach. Even though spring break crowds parade in Florida, and tourists lined up to pose for pictures in front of the World Fair. Alright. The official varied corona. Let me just see here if they go to the beach. I know people are going to the beach. They are allowed to go, but in small groups. there, Dad. Alright. You wanna throw it down? Throw it down. I'm sorry, my cat here wants to throw down my pencil. Mission accomplished. Alright. Can you drive me there, Dad? I really wanna go, and I am already going insane, not being able to go anywhere. Karen asked her father. Jack looked at Khadija, and they both Jack and Khadija were already cleaning the table. And they looked at each other and took a seat at the table again. While looking at Karen. How many of you are going to go to the beach? It's just me, Jamila. It's me, Christy, June, and who else? June and Daniel. We don't the park seems like a risky. And Daniel, we feel like we need a little break from this. And Daniel, ooh, Daniel, Khadija exclaimed. Daniel. English exclaimed, knowing well enough that she had a teen crush on him. Had a crush on him. That Daniel was her first crush. It's not like that, Mom. We just want to do something outside to feel normal again. Now listen. Now listen. I understand the situation, but you can't keep me cooped up in here. Jack intervened in a soft manner. Did they had any do their parents also know that? Can you do us a favor and just avoid crowds at the beach? We understand that this is very uncomfortable. So the parents understand that this is too much to us for them to just stay in their home all of a sudden. They're reaching a point where contact is not contact necessarily, but hanging out is necessarily to maintain any kind of relationship without anyone feeling left out. So they understand, but they just want to make sure that they can count on their daughter to not have any unnecessary contact with large groups of people that might or might not care about this cultural virus. Yes, Dad. And if any of my friends cave to peer pressure, I'll just call you to pick me up. I don't. You can count on me. Said Karen. With confidence. All right. All right. Go get ready, and I'll get ready, and I'll drive you there. Jack looked at his wife, kissed her, and explained and talked with her with relief. How did we get so lucky? You did an amazing job educating them. Okay. I'm really proud of you and them at the same time. I know we are worried every time. I know you are worried every time they want to go out, but we cannot protect them. We cannot keep them inside and let them lose their mind and try to sneak out. Just to see some people, and you know how those decisions can how one mistake can change a situation. as we don't know when will she be allowed, as we don't know when will this thing end, and as we don't know until when will the people still be allowed to go to the beach in go to the beach. No. Let me just think. His dad will stay there. Yeah, her dad will stay there. What do you have to come into now? Okay. Also, can we go there? Can we also go there then? My friends. Else. Father. Because I think you can't let kids right at the beach and just leave. I don't know. So we're just gonna put them. June and Daniel, along with Daniel. Oh, listen. I will not let friends cave into peer pressure. I will not cave into peer pressure. Not and will not let them cave also. I'll just if they do that, we go straight home. Need to be very open in this bit. still pretty safe to go to the beach. Don't know until when will it be pretty safe to go to the beach. Content to be. I don't want to act like a conservative dad while I'm around there, and you getting to complain about me. Yeah, sounds good. Period as well until when it will be pretty safe to go to the beach. And will stay a little and I'll make sure that Joe also that Joe will accept having a reasonable distance from large crowds. Especially now that spring break is around the corner, and we know those and we know you can't really control those beasts. Right. Because you know how it goes in the US with the spring breaks and people caring about lockdowns. That's that's the thing I'm trying to emphasize here, as they don't really care about this thing, and why would they? It's the time of their life, apparently. So yeah, I think this is it for now. For now, I think I'll make another today, but later on. Okay, Jack. Stay. Make sure we stay safe. Said Khadija. Yeah, I think we're good with. Ooh, let me just see if I can. I see that I have an annotation with the character, and I want to make sure that I can do it with chapters also. And I think this would be very helpful. Just let's do a word count for word counter. Control A. 2,722 words. Yes, we can do. We can go with it. But I think I'll write a little more. I think about what to write here, but I think 2000 is still okay. It's still okay. Let's see the word count we had for today. In 2 hours and 17 minutes we got 1000 words. I'm not saying it's good, but I'm impressed by myself. I'm I don't know what's good or bad, but 1,000 seems a lot in 2 hours. And yeah, it's great. I'm gonna take a break just to eat and do some exercises because I want to sleep tonight. So I'm gonna just make some socializing with my family and my cat. I'd recommend you do the same, not with the cat because you probably don't have a cat, but if you do, just socialize with the cat also. Play with her a little, and yeah, make sure you stay safe. You know what you should do? You should save your work. You should save your work right now. Just back up your work. Do it great if you've worked until now. If not, just if you didn't do it, please do it. And yeah, I'm still experimenting this. I have to, as I told you, this week I'm going to have these bursts of 2 to 3 hours to write, and then I have to see a steady schedule by next week in which I will be online and writing. But yeah, for now, this is it. This was this hour's episode. I think I'll come back in a couple of hours. I just need to make some more research on a lot of stuff. So yeah, we'll see you again, right? Get to writing and stay safe there.